Thinking Mike Schmidt, you're on the wrong boat. We're going to talk about Phillies with most career home runs, not Mike Schmidt. Everybody, welcome to the Baseball Brewhaha. We've got coffee and we got trivia. We got a fun one. The Phillies and Nationals had, well, mostly the Phillies had all the fun in this particular game we're going to talk about. And so we're going to get into it. So,
yeah, a lot of stuff going on in this Phillies game where Wes Wilson hit his first major league home run in his first at bat with the Phillies, making him the fifth Phillies player to do such a thing.
In the modern era.
Yeah, modern era. And so the four others are here on the screen: Marlon Anderson, Ricky Jordan, Ed Sanicki, and Heinie Mueller. And we want to know who had the most career home runs. Aaron, who's your guess?
Yeah. So this is why I said Mike Schmidt is not, because he didn't do this. So I went with Marlon Anderson. I wasn't really quite sure how all the, Sanicki and Mueller, I definitely had no clue. So anyway, Marlon.
Yeah, and they were probably in an era when not as many home runs were hit. I went with Ricky Jordan. I feel like I remember that he was a little bit of a bigger guy, had a little bit of pop. I do remember, though, vaguely that Marlon Anderson had 1 or 2 years where he kind of went up on the home run total. So I was like, I don't know. But, I went with Ricky Jordan. But take a look at the notes. And the correct answer is Marlon Anderson. So well done, Aaron.
Fun fact, Ed Sanicki. So this is one of the quirky things about baseball. Ed Sanicki hit a home run in his first major league at bat. And that was one of 3 that he hit in his career. It's crazy.
Everyone's probably thinking he's going to, be the next Babe Ruth, but petered out after that. Well, if we take a look at the scoreboard, here we are. We got a tie game.
Ooh, there we go.
That was a big run that you just got heading into the 8th. And let's see how this is gonna.
It's almost, we could snip. We've never had a tie break, so maybe today's the day. We'll see.
Maybe. Well, let's take a look. So, Aaron, what's our next question here?
8th inning. So here's the question that we got rolling. Okay, so so in this game, Wes Wilson hits his first career home run in his first at bat. Michael Lorenzen throws a no-hitter. It's the 14th no-hitter in Phillies history. So here's the question. Of the last 4 different pitchers to throw no-hitters, including Lorenzen, so, and this is, they threw the whole no-hitter by themselves because there was a team one in here in the mix as well. Who's the oldest to throw that? So that's Michael Lorenzen, Cole Hamels, Roy Halladay, Kevin Millwood.
Okay. Well, so for me on this one, I went with Roy Halladay because, the Phillies was kind of the back end of his career. So I was thinking, gotta be Halladay. He's my pick.
Yeah. I went with Millwood. I thought the same thing of Kevin Millwood. I thought the Phillies were fairly back end of his career. So, but do you have it pulled up, or do you need me to pull up?
I got it pulled up, but here we are. Yeah. So the notes, and Roy Halladay is correct. So big, I got my run back. I got it back. Bottom of the 8th, huge run going into the 9th. Wish I had a little insurance, but I don't. So
Kevin Millwood was the youngest on the list.
The youngest on that was surprising to me. Yeah, I was deciding between Millwood and Halladay.
Yeah, he was 29. Lorenzen and Hamels were both 31. So
wow, I don't think of Lorenzen as being that old. But all right, so here we are, 9th inning. Step up to the plate. What do we got?
What do we got? Okay, here we go. Okay, so Wilson became the 6th Phillies player. So 5 modern era, 1 old time era. 6th Phillies player to homer in his first major league at bat. Lorenzen threw the 14th Phillies no-hitter. Okay, so we got a 6 and a 14. In this game, also, Nick Castellanos hit his 200th home run. He actually hit 2 home runs to get to 200. And there are 371 members of the 200 home run club. How many of those 371 hit their 200th career home run as a member of the Phillies? Now, we don't have to hit it spot on here unless for the tiebreak. So here's our options. Is it fewer than 6 did it for the Phillies? More than 6 but fewer than 14? More than 14? Or exactly 6 or 14?
Okay.
It's a complicated numbers game there.
I misread this question.
Mm-hmm.
And so I answered more than 14, which seems like a lot of Phillies players hitting their 200th home run. But they've been around a long while as a franchise. So, maybe that's an okay guess. But right now I'm feeling like maybe I made the wrong choice and I should have gone like between 6 and 14. But I'm sticking with my original, misread the question,
Yeah. Well, I mean, nothing bad can happen to you here because we guessed the same thing and you're already ahead by a run. So,
yeah. Oh, we guessed the same. Okay. Well, when we go to the notes here, revealing the answer, we both got it correct.
yes.
So congratulations to us. That's fun. But then when we look at the scoreboard, I get to win.
Yeah.
How about that? That
walk
eight-run
it off
inning.
finish.
Yeah.
And so the actual number was 15 from what I counted. I mean, I could be off. So if there's a Phillies fan out there who knows the actual number and it's not 15, feel free, fact check us. But I counted 15.
Yeah. Well, I get the win, so I get some story time, which is really fun. And my story time. So, Aaron, and anyone who's been watching us knows that I've got two teams that I'm tracking. I've got the Mariners because I'm a huge Mariners fan, of course, and then I got the Diamondbacks because of Corbin Carroll, former student. And even as of this recording, I'm taking a peek at the scores, and since the trade deadline, the teams are going in completely different directions.
Yes, yeah.
The Mariners win again at the time of recording. Diamondbacks lose again. The Mariners have won now 8 straight. The Diamondbacks have now lost, I believe, 9 straight. And so, just like thinking about these two teams and how, like, the tale of two cities, they're like in opposite directions by 17 games right now, which is just wild to think about.
Yeah, because they were, I mean, it was flipped almost.
Yeah.
Like their records were basically flipped like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Now the Diamondbacks are 2 games under.
Wow.
And the Mariners are 11 games over 500. I mean, what's going on here?
I mean, the thing is, like the Angels, like if there's been a lot of commentary, the Angels went all in. They said, boom, we're in. We want to take Shohei to the playoffs. We want to chase a ring. And they went out and got pieces to make their team better. And they have tanked. And the Mariners arguably got slightly worse with their bullpen. I mean, they probably, I don't know that they certainly didn't go all in. And here we are. So.
Yeah. And the Mariners, as we speak, are a half game out of the wild card, while the Diamondbacks, who were leading the division by like 3 or 4 games at one point, are now 3 games out of the wild card. So,
yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
So story time. Well, thanks, folks. A lot of fun again today. Got the win, and we'll be back at it with a fresh new week.
Yeah, we got new
cards tomorrow.
Yes, it's Mint Condition Monday. We love Mint Condition Monday. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good Sunday.